This paralyzed girl has been taking medication from her mother for 18 years, but on this day, she found another label on the back of the medicine bottle. To clarify what the label on this medicine actually means, that night, while her mother was asleep, she quietly took the elevator and came downstairs, turned on the computer and want to search online, but when she typed in the drug name, she found that the computer had been disconnected. What she didn't know was that her mother was staring at her not far away. The next day, the girl thinks something's getting worse. She saw her mother watering the flowers downstairs. She immediately called the pharmacy. She wants to know what this medication is for, but when the girl detailed the name of the drug, the other party says it's a red capsule for treating heart disease. The girl was instantly scared and trembling, because the medicine she usually takes is green. She doesn't understand why her mother made her take medicine recklessly. For further investigation, during dinner, she suggested to her mother that she wanted to go to the movie. Before leaving, she secretly hid her usual medication in her pocket. She went out this time to find out the truth about this medication. Soon they came to the cinema to watch a movie. Just as her mother was enjoying it, the girl slipped out of the cinema on the grounds of going to the restroom. Actually, she came to a nearby pharmacy, just as she took out the capsule and handed it to the doctor. The doctor's words stunned her. The doctor said this medicine is veterinary medicine. The scientific name is a muscle relaxant. Long-term use can cause loss of sensation in the thighs. Just when the girl was scared into a cold sweat, her mother suddenly rushed to the pharmacy. A single anesthetic needle pierced her thigh. The paralyzed girl quickly crawled onto the wheelchair after waking up from sleep. She doesn't want to stay at home for a moment now, because she just learned from the doctor. She's been taking medication for 18 years, but it's actually a muscle relaxant. Long-term use of both legs can cause unconsciousness. Just as she was about to escape, she found that she couldn't open the door no matter what, because her mother has securely locked her room. After realizing that her mother might be a fake mother, the girl opened the window and observed the route. Then she took out all the wires in the room and made a protective rope. She dragged her heavy body towards the position of the corridor window. After some effort, she finally climbed smoothly from the window to the corridor. She still wants to escape on the elevator, but there was no response from the switch at this time. Originally, her mother had already cut off the power supply. After the girl realized that her mother didn't want her to leave, she threw her wheelchair directly downstairs. Then she endured the pain and rolled down the stairs. Fortunately, it wasn't a big deal after she fell. She suddenly realized that her feet, which had been paralyzed for 18 years, could move. It was because she hadn't taken any medication in the past few days that her feet began to feel. Realizing that she really can't stay here anymore, she opened the door in one go, escaped desperately along the highway in a wheelchair. But it wasn't long before she noticed a car coming up ahead. To prevent it from being her mother's car, she immediately hid in a wheelchair. After seeing that this car is not her mother's, the girl quickly rushed forward to stop the car. Then she sent out a request for help to Uncle. And this uncle is really a good person. Just when Uncle was about to take the girl to the police, but the girl's mother's car came over. The woman has been begging the uncle to return her daughter to her, but Uncle insisted on sending the girl to the police station. This woman no longer chooses to be entangled, but when the uncle was about to take the girl out, the woman gave Uncle an injection of anesthesia directly, so the poor girl was caught back by her mother again. Watching the newborn girl in the delivery room, this woman unexpectedly came up with a bold idea, because her child died tragically just after birth. To continue being a mother, she carried the little girl home, but her love is deformed. She has been taking medicine for her daughter every day for 18 years. The girl became paralyzed as a result. But one day, the girl discovered the truth. She no longer accepts this mother. But at this moment, the woman not only ignored her but also asked her to continue taking medication. Watching the girl disobey her words, the woman is going to give her an injection of anesthesia. Scared, the girl quickly backed away, hid in another room and locked the door. The girl heard the woman keep asking her to take medicine outside the room. She realized that her mother, who had raised her for 18 years, was actually a demon. To break free from confinement, the girl directly poured a bottle of liquid into her mouth. So the girl was sent to the hospital for rescue. Fortunately, the girl doesn't drink much. She quickly recovered from her coma. Look at a nurse next to her. The girl quickly pressed the alarm in her hand, and keep communicating with her eyes. Realizing that the girl has something to say, the nurse brought a pen and a piece of paper. Have the girl write down what she wants to say. But as the girl struggled to write a distress message, the alarm in the corridor suddenly sounded. It's obvious that all of this is done by women. With the chaos in the hospital, the woman hurriedly pushed the girl out of the ward. Although the girl kept asking passersby for help with her eyes, no one can grasp her meaning. The woman thought it would be okay if she left the hospital with the girl. However, at this moment, the nurse just walked to the girl's ward. She found a distress signal written in her notebook. After realizing that the girl was in danger, the nurse hurriedly reported to the superior. Just as the woman was about to take the elevator downstairs, the wheelchair can't be pushed anymore. The girl's legs have already gained strength due to not taking medicine for several days. Just as the woman was puzzled, the police arrived in time. She wants the police to let them go home. Unexpectedly, with a gunshot, the woman fell straight down the stairs. Soon, 7 years have passed. The girl is gradually able to walk on her own. That day she came to the prison to visit the woman. Watching this woman grow increasingly haggard, the girl happily shared her marriage story. But then her expression gradually became heavy again. Then she slowly vomited out 3 green capsules. It's obvious that she's retaliating against this woman in the same way.